this to that. Bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees. It is so easy. I'm gonna teach you how to skateboard for beginners. If you're brand new to skateboarding, there's a few fundamental aspects that you need to understand that is gonna change your skateboarding forever. The first thing you have got to figure out is which foot to put forward. There are different methods that people use to discover what this is, but generally I feel like it's best if you imagine yourself running and sliding on ice or on a slippery surface, or if you have a hardwood floor and you can put socks on. If you're gonna run, which foot are you gonna naturally put forward? For me, it's a no-brainer. It's always my right foot. My right foot is always going forward, which makes me goofy. Right foot forward is called goofy. Why is it called goofy? Apparently the Disney character was surfing and he was right foot forward, so they called it goofy. I don't even know if that's a true story, but we do know right foot forward is goofy. If you run and slide with your left foot and it feels more natural that way, that means you're regular. There's a lot of confusion and misconception on the internet about, oh, if you're left foot forward, you're better. If you're right foot forward, you're better. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is you are figuring out which foot to put forward. I find that this is the biggest confusion for brand new skateboarders. Some people put their right foot forward and they feel like it's more comfortable to push this way, but they feel like it's more comfortable to ride left foot forward, which you have got to just pick one and just roll with that. When you're very first starting to skateboard, everything is brand new. Everything is gonna feel uncomfortable. It's gonna feel awkward. It just is what it is. But if you can get the idea that you're running and sliding on ice and you're gonna decide either left foot forward or right foot forward, and one of those should be far more comfortable than the other one. It should be. If it's not, just pick one and stick with it. The next thing is which foot are you using to push? I'm gonna teach you how to ride your skateboard, which is the most fundamental thing in all of skateboarding. But before we even get to that, it's important that you know what your safety equipment is and how to wear it. You might see me not wearing a helmet, but I'm not a brand new skater. I've literally been skating for 32 years. But if I was just starting out, you better believe I am going to wear a helmet. One fall, one slip, you hit your head wrong, could change your entire life. Your brain is a very important organ in your body and you want to keep it safe. So wear a helmet. Put your helmet on. Make sure that your strap is clipped. Right here, you want to hear that click sound. You want to hear that clip, boom, and then you're ready to go. Don't have any idea, oh, well, I look stupid or that's not cool. Get rid of that. All of that stuff is gonna go away. Now next, you're gonna toss on your knee pads. And there are different kinds of knee pads. These are just like a very basic beginner set. Goes like that, goes right on your knees. These are set up to protect your knees. Baggy pants are all in style right now. And if you like, you can put your pads even beneath your baggy pants. And funny enough, I only have one wrist pad, but I definitely recommend wrist pads. This is often where people don't have the wrist pads, and then guess what? They fall, they put their hand down, and they hurt their wrist. It's almost instantaneous. And then knee pads. And yes, I should have 2 wrist pads for both wrists, but I don't. But it's okay, I'm a trained professional. Here we go, just like that. Good, so first things first, you gotta get comfortable falling. And the best way to do that is literally to practice falling. If you have wrist guards, that's okay, and you can put your wrist down. If you don't, the one thing you wanna avoid in all falls is putting your wrist down. If you're rolling, this is what pro skaters, they always think with. They're going with quite a bit of momentum. So if they fall, they're gonna tuck and roll like that. They're not going to try and stop themselves with an arm out because they know very well they put that arm out, there's a lot of force and pressure. All the force and pressure of the speed they're going with plus their body weight, boom, you break a wrist, break an arm, and you don't want to do that. We want you to be safe, we want you to learn safe, we want you to have fun skating. Okay, so you're gonna tuck and roll, but you have knee pads, elbow pads, etc., so you can literally start practicing. And one thing I want you to think with is all beginners make this mistake. Bend your knees, overly bend your knees, because watch this. If your knees are bent and you fall, it is so easy. You're basically just sitting down. and it's totally fine. And you can sort of get into that roll. If you're practicing that ahead of time and you're on the board and then you do slip out, you're gonna catch yourself and it's gonna be okay. You're gonna roll and it's gonna be fine. You're not gonna have any injuries. It's very, very important. So get good at just falling down. Good, now that you've got that out of the way, first things first, you're gonna put your front foot on the board like that, and you're literally going to not put both feet on at all. And know that in advance. You're actually going to just do the same motion as though you're walking. But with the foot that's on the board, you're letting the board do the work. So front foot forward, whichever one that is, up towards the front bolts. And then you're just gonna take a step, and then take a step. See how I'm just rolling the board? This is where everyone is gonna start. And then turn around and go back the other way. And remember, bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees. I cannot say it enough. Now from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna practice standing on the board. So have your foot there and then put your back foot on, and now your feet are gonna be in this position, and you're gonna wanna turn that front foot into the riding position. That's the step. And you can do that without moving. So put your back foot on, turn your front foot into the riding position, now you're ready to roll. This is how you're skateboarding, just like that. Feet in the riding position, going forward, ready to rock and roll. But when you push, you have to be in this position. So you have to get comfortable moving your foot like this to that, this to that. Good. So now you're gonna put your front foot straight, we're gonna give it a push, and we're gonna step on. And then move your front foot forward like that. So now you're rolling. Good, so again, front foot on that board, give it a push, turn, and ride. And now, when you're ready, keep your knees bent, turn your front foot, and step off. It's vital that you learn how to not only push, but you learn how to stop right away, because you're going to want to stop yourself. Okay, front foot straight, push the board, step on with your back foot, and let it ride. And now you're gonna turn your front foot and step off and stop yourself. And keep your knees bent. You get those two things, then you're ready. You are pushing, you're riding on your skateboard. And this step, spend a lot of time on this step. Get very, very comfortable on this step. The last thing I want you to do is go to drop in or try a kickflip or anything else. In fact, if you're learning this at a skate park, you gotta go at a time when there's nobody there, go in the morning, go where it's cleared out. Do not go where there's a bunch of people. You probably should just find one big giant flat parking lot and learn there. Because if I'm a brand new skater and I'm skating here and some more advanced skaters are going up and down this quarter pipe and I'm rolling and they're rolling and we collide right into each other, that is not good. So we want to avoid that. The skate park is a good place for beginners, but it's not always the best place for you to learn. You want to spend a lot of time on the flat rolling around. And from there, after you've gotten your pushes down, you're gonna do little kick turns back and forth. Backside kick turn would be first, that's going this direction. And then frontside kick turn is next, that's going that direction. And then after that, you want to do a combination of both of those and do what's called a tic-tac. And between pushing, riding, backside kick turns, tic-tacs, and then just leaning in the different directions, now you've gotten all of the skills down to really ride your board. Because you're able to push, turn, stop. You're able to maneuver that board around. And this is, I feel like, where skateboarding starts to become really fun. Just riding and cruising. Get yourself some nice, medium soft wheels and just roll around your town. Cruise around. Feel the wind in your hair. Put some music on if you like, and just ride. And just actually enjoy the feeling of just riding. I want to point out, if you're thinking too much about the tricks and you're concentrating on, well, he just did a heel flip down the stairs and I can't even heel flip, and you're comparing yourself to that person, don't do that. Don't even bother. This is your first day, your first week, your first month. You're just going to enjoy riding the skateboard, and at every little step of the way, take the win. Go, today, I got more comfortable on my skateboard. I learned to bend my knees. I learned to push. I learned to stop. I'm getting really good at this, and feel that you are getting really good. And then every day that you get a little better, take that win. And those little wins when you first start is what makes all the difference. And that is where you're gonna absolutely fall in love with skateboarding. I have taken all of these steps and I've broken it down into a course where I personally teach people online. It's called Braille Skateboarding Academy. If anyone wants to learn how to ride a skateboard, no matter what your age, young or old, you can join the Braille Skateboarding Academy. It is an incredible place for brand new skaters, and I walk you through each and every single one of these steps, and I personally help you as you're going along in your skateboard journey, as well as an incredible group of beginners just like you learning how to ride a skateboard. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, but more importantly, I hope that you learned something. And I hope that you can take these skills and apply them in your life on your skateboard and have fun learning. We'll see you in the next video. You guys are the absolute best.